Hope has a name, and his name is Jesus. My name is Sue, this is my husband Ed, and we've been attending Christ Community Church for 16 years.
My family has a history of alcoholism and that, and swore that I'd never do that, but I jumped right in. I drank a lot. I realized what I was doing to my family. I realized what I was doing to my wife, who I professed my love for, and respect wasn't there. I mean, it was just something that I just continued to do.
Yeah, during our whole marriage, really, we had issues with his addiction. And there were many, many times that we would sit down and talk, and I would beg him, honey, you've got to stop. This is not good for us or for the kids. And I was having a hard time because I was bitter and I resented him. And he had a temper, and that was the hard part, is I never knew how he was going to react. He was the life of the party, when we went out, but when we got home, things just switched and we walked on eggshells around him, and it was hard. So many, many years we struggled, and I begged for him to get help.
Early on in our marriage, we attended church, but it was just kind of a, something that we did for our kids, and we did to be attending a church.
We didn't read the Bible. We didn't give. If we gave, it was $45 a year. We didn't serve. We didn't do anything other than check the box, went to church. God was working on me for a while, and coming to church and hearing the message, I remember just weeping every time I stepped foot in. The messages were directed to us and what we were going through. And it was just, within a few months, I was like, I have to follow. I have to have this relationship with God, because he was pulling us through so much hurt and pain that I needed that. I needed that healing.
I felt the same thing. I felt like the messages were, it's like, how did they know what we're going through right now? Because that was the message. The message was our lives. After I surrendered to Jesus, I made the choice to be baptized, and the peace that I had in my heart after that happened was it's just indescribable.
We've been here for 16 years now, but our growth in knowing God has increased so much and has really changed our lives on how we treat each other, how we treat our family and our friends. We love the community here at Christ Community.
Freedom from addiction is one of the greatest gifts you can have, right along with accepting Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior.